No, Bob was a great friend. When I did Casino, he kept saying to me,
This is Don Rickles, and the best description of his comedy was given by Dick Cavett.
You do something on the stage that all of us would like to do if we had no class.
Don Rickles spent his life insulting everybody who came near him. Movie stars, talk show hosts, and sitting President Ronald Reagan. And all of them had no choice but to laugh. Here are some of his best insulting jokes, starting with insulting Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese, and Jerry Seinfeld at the same time.
No, Bob was a great friend. When I did Casino, he kept saying to me, and like an idiot, I said, yeah, Bob, okay. Yeah, Bob. But he was great. Every time we did a scene. And Martin Scorsese, God bless, one of the great directors in our business, has a little problem with asthma. And so during a main shot, he goes, and I got to kiss his ass, so he lets me doing the scene. But it's so good to see big stage. Jerry Seinfeld, I know for many, many years. And he skyrocketed to fame. He's a wonderful guy, and you talk to him, it's like being alone. But
in 1995, Martin Scorsese cast Rickles in Casino alongside Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. Getting the role was one thing. Getting through the filming was another story entirely.
40 million jobs in show business, I got a midget to direct me. I have regards for you, Marty, from Tony Bonini and Frankie Gazzano. And they told me to tell you, you'll be dead in the morning. Marty, you are the most annoying director I ever had in my life. Little guy, he's the kind of guy in prison, was the squealer all the time. Pulling on your pants leg going, let's do it again. I said, Marty, it's 85 times. De Niro don't have it anymore. He's busy mumbling. Marty, when we see all the films you did, none of them were great. None of them.
He continues on insulting De Niro by a smart compliment.
De Niro is sitting there. God bless you, Bob. He's got the beard on. To know him is a treat. He's one of the great actors of our time. You ask him. You ask him, he'll tell you.
The American Film Institute gave Clint Eastwood their Lifetime Achievement Award, with all of Hollywood sitting in the room. Rickles stood up to pay tribute.
Clint, I say it, nobody else has said it, and I say it from my heart. You're a lousy actor. Spielberg and all these guys at the table, we know Clint. I know you. Clint's idea of a good time is sitting on a pickup truck watching his dog bark.
Now it's time for his closest friend and his beloved TV show host, Johnny Carson.
Julian Goodman.
He's the president of
president of NBC, who was wondering. I said, Mr. Goodman, it's nice to meet you. And he went, Mr. Goodman.
Well, they don't get out often.
No,
yes.
It was so nice. And you kept leaning over saying, gee, Mr. Goodman, isn't this a wonderful night? You brown-nosed.
Rickles appeared on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson more than 100 times over 30 years. This is how he set the tone for almost every single one of those visits.
You have paved the way for many, many people. And I say from the bottom of my heart, now that we're face-to-face after 2 years, I never liked you. I don't give a... Where you go.
You got it made now? Who
That's
cares?
right. No, I don't have it made now because I know what you have in the bank, but which will be taken away from you shortly. No, hey, you know what? You know what the old story is? In our lives, since we both know each other so long,
yes.
I must tell you, we both had good times together.
Yes.
And you remember in the Copacabana when you said to me one night, you said to me, let's have a party. And that's when you drank. And then I thought it was normal because you were big.
Rickles continues on insulting his beloved host by explaining how he has made his money.
You got $40 million. You should walk away.
Come on.
I know what you got. I saw your house at the beach.
I'm comfortable.
Comfortable? Comfortable? Comfortable. When a man spits, there's a guy to catch it.
Doesn't everybody?
Before Ronald Reagan became president, he was the governor of California. In 1973, he showed up at a Dean Martin celebrity roast, which meant Don Rickles got to him before the rest of the country did.
The greatest thing I can say to Governor Reagan or Regan, whatever they call, what do they call you, Governor? The greatest moment I remember in your career was when you said to Pat O'Brien, the Gipper is dying. And I got an uncle that thought it was a fish. Now, the Gentile gentleman here had no idea. A kipper. That's a Jewish fish. Don't be dumb. I hate a dumb guy. He wouldn't be governor if my people didn't go, okay. There's always one dumb guy in the audience. And you're probably important. My luck, you'll be the president of NBC. Isn't this fun, Governor, huh? Better than trying to hit Jess Unruh with your car.
Don tell Reagan that he is a good politician, but the compliment was wrapped in a terrifying roast.
And the governor is the great politician of all time. He laughs at anything. My brother died. I tell you out there, America, our governor is dumb. That's a joke, Governor. Can you see it when this show is off the air and the governor's over the room with 3 guys from the state troopers? All right, Jew, let's hear the joke about the governor. Let's hear the one about him being dumb. Let's go.
When Ronald Reagan was inaugurated for his second term in 1985, Frank Sinatra personally arranged for Rickles to perform at the White House celebration. Even the president wasn't off limits.
Good evening, Mr. President. Nice to see you, sir. And your lovely wife, Nancy. It's a big treat for me to fly all the way from California to be here for this kind of money. See, I still got the tuxedo marked down. Anyway, you need 38 tags to get in here. 38 tags. The Secret Service is walking around the lobby. Did you see the president? Anybody see the president? Where's the president? The president's with Nancy in the hall going, let's try it one more time. Remember when you were governor and you used to walk over to my table? Now you're big and you're getting on my nerves. I'll tell you this. Is he laughing?
Casino was the greatest film Don Rickles ever acted in. When he came on Letterman to talk about it, Letterman couldn't quite believe Rickles had been welcomed into a film like that. Unless maybe as a servant.
How did you get into this film?
I begged. Mm-hmm. No, Marty Scorsese, who was a wonderful
Martin
guy.
Scorsese, a fine film director.
Wonderful director.
Yeah.
The kind of director that says, I was good, that's a print. And twice I made out the papers to have him committed, but he won't go. But he's a marvelous director and a lot of fun.
Raging Bull.
Yeah, he did a lot of
Yeah,
things.
one of the great films of the 19th century.
What are you, Walter
20th century.
Cronkite? What are you doing?
Just trying to help out wherever
Practicing
I
your
can.
radio voice. You got plans or something? Oh, yes, sir. And tonight, they're really attacking the one coming. On the border. I don't want to do my impressions.
Yeah,
Listen,
I understand. Sure.
but it's Robert De Niro.
So how'd you get in the film? Now, are you like just an extra? You walk through with a servant drinks you plate like a waiter or something?
No, I was cleaning the toilets in downtown L.A.
That's what I'm thinking.
With a mop.
Yeah.
And Scorsese walked in and says, drop the mop, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, I went over to
Who
the
had the
hotel.
club sandwich, that kind of thing? Is that what you're doing
When
in the
do
film?
I talk?
The older Rickles got, the funnier he became. Just look at how he made Letterman uncomfortable about his hand movements.
Speaking of not being in somebody's movie.
Why are you pointing? I'm here.
I see.
I think this is the district attorney. For crying out loud.
So you're working with Clark
Why do you
Gable.
keep doing this all the time? You got a little box in your hand? What the hell's there? I think I'm working with a magic guy, for crying out loud.
Tell us the story about the time.
If I could. Now he thinks he's a ruler.
Most of the insults of Don Rickles was on Dean Martin's celebrity roast. Here are a few of them. That includes Joe Garagiola, a Major League Baseball catcher.
We also have a great, great man with us tonight, Joe Garagiola. You never can recognize him with that funny head and the catcher's mask on his face.
One of the great catches of all time, Joe Garagiola. A foul ball came back and he said, "Ow! Ow!"
Michael Landon was one of the biggest TV stars in America throughout the 1960s and 70s.
Seriously though, Michael, I've seen you on the shows with Wagons West, Wagons West. You're a marvelous actor. You've told me that many, many times when we met. You're a laid-back guy. You have a wonderful family, and I love the way you make love. He's great. I go over his house, he takes a wet whip and goes, "Yeah!" Just like it's a wagon train going west. You got to make love like the Jews. Surely you start, I'm going to get a paper.
And Bubba Smith, a professional football defensive end and actor.
And Bubba, with a few almonds on your face, we got candy. I'm only kidding you, Bubba. The black people belong in this country. When the show is over, clean up these tables.
Bob Newhart was one of Rickles' closest friends in comedy for over 50 years. This is how he describes Bob's comedy.
Yeah, well, yeah, Bob's a brainy kind of comedian, and I'm a kind of guy that gets laughs. And,
Here, Rickles tells a story about what it was like traveling through Germany with him.
we're in Munich, Germany, and Bob always says, no, don't kid around. You know what I mean? This is Germany, and they lost the war, and it's not funny anything you do.
Yeah.
I said, Bob, relax. What am I doing? Don't. And we start walking down the street, and I go, and he says, don't do that. Don't do that. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble. Don't do that. And then the waiter comes over and says, would you care for the fish?
Yeah.
Or the salad? And I go, we would like the salad. And he goes, don't do that.
You like to torture him. It's funny for you.
And the whole trip he's a nervous wreck. But then I give him his scotch and I have my vodka and we get over it. Anyway.
And to close things out, by the early 1990s, Rickles had become so iconic that other comedians were doing full impressions of him. Jim Carrey did his take on Rickles on In Living Color, and what you're about to see is one of the best tributes any comedian has ever received.
Thank you, my darling, for that wonderful introduction. I'll wait in the car. Anyway.
Yeah, baby. Then I get it on in.
It's a good thing you cut it off, though, because the Arab was going to make a bid. By the way, Habib, your wife called. The slurping machine is broke. Anyway. I don't know why he's here. Somebody rubbed a lamp and I get 3 wishes. No, seriously, my friend, God knows I love the Arab people. I cough their names up every day. Ahmed.
That's very funny.
Oh, and you're an Israeli. Pardon me, I didn't recognize you without the gas mask.